Hey, this is Dale Calvert. Today is October 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving and of 2022, and I just wanted to do this quick recording. Over the last couple of 3 months, it seems every week I'm getting two or three people that are trying to pitch this Zenith Awakened program. And my standard reply has just been, I'm not a prospect. I wish you luck. And that was it. And in the last couple of weeks, I've had two or three people that are friends of mine, business associates, people that I really care about. Dale, we want to get your opinion on this. Dale, this, check out this. Who do you know that? And it's like, what in the heck are these people thinking? What are they thinking? I mean, it's disturbing to me because I know them and I know most of the people that I personally know that have shared this program with me. They should know better. I mean, I understand newbies get involved in different programs. They really don't know what they're looking for or looking at. And then they go online and they try to find somebody that's been involved in network marketing. And I start getting messages, and that's normal. But when friends that should know better start promoting something that makes absolutely no sense, I just feel the need to address it. I'm not trying to upset anybody or piss anybody off, but you just gotta think about some things. And I'm just asking, just open your mind a little bit here. Um, this will probably the video I'll probably just post it at truemlmreviews.com. It's not my typical review because it is kind of personal now. Because again, I have people that should be working with me right now, and instead of working with me, they're putting time, energy, and effort. It's the same time, energy, and effort, and putting time, energy, and effort into a program that has no real upside potential. It bothers me. Your time is the most valuable asset that you have. So anyway, it'll be over at truemlmreviews.com. And when you sit back and you look and you start evaluating this program, it doesn't, you shouldn't have to go very long. It shouldn't take but a minute to really understand, hey, there is no market here. And here's the deal. You're promoting a product, a bottle of weight loss supplements for $160. On what planet does that make sense? I mean, think about well, Dale, they can buy it for 145 if they become a member. Yeah, so pay $50, become a distributor, or sign up for AutoShip. $145. On what planet does that make sense? How do you think you're going to build a long-term business in weight loss with this product? And if it does happen to work for somebody that needs to lose 20 pounds and they lose 25, why would they stay on AutoShip? Again, it's just a joke. It's just absolute joke. There's intelligent friends that I have that are pitching this, and I have no idea why. And I just hope you will not waste your time, energy, and effort and devote your energy to something that has a true upside long term income potential. Please wake up. Please wake up. Now, if we just stop and think about this for a minute, let's just see what I've got. I mean, you can go to Amazon and look at the prices of the top best selling weight loss products on Amazon. 18, 13, 19, 84, 44, 21. You can see. And what I have learned about weight loss supplements over the years is you can take them, and usually the first month you're going to get your best benefit based upon those ingredients hitting your body. And then the best way to do this, because it's going to level out, and usually by the second or third month the product doesn't work for you anymore. And the smart thing to do, and I even thought about putting together a six product network marketing company and start with one ingredient, then 2 months later they get another ingredient, that would be a much more intelligent way to do it and help people continue to get, you know, consistent results over time by switching up the ingredients so their body doesn't become immune to them, like apple vinegar, keto, we've all heard of. But look at the prices here, $21, 17, 14, 49, 35. You can see you don't see $160 weight loss product here. Do you think the market is really going to accept that? You don't see a $160 weight loss product and you don't even see a $145 weight loss product. So that's the first thing. People need to stop and wake up. I mean, really, really, wake up. This is ridiculous. The other thing well, Dale, but it's not the leptin. The leptin, we have the worldwide patent ingredient for this product. No, you don't. No, you don't. Go to eBay. Type in leptin. You'll see more supplements than you can shake a stick at. Leptin products that have that ingredient. If that's the magic ingredient, why would somebody go and spend $160 when they can buy a product with the same magical nutrient in it for 18, 20 bucks? It makes no sense. And again, there's pages of this. I'm not going to go through all this, but you get the idea. And there's really nothing a lot more that I can say. If that doesn't speak to you and you're serious about building a long-term business, then hopefully, I mean, I should have said enough at this point. I mean, really, this makes no sense under any circumstances. It's a joke. And see, what people don't understand, when you continue to put products like this in the marketplace, because it's not going to grow long term. Everything has a beginning spurt, but it hurts your credibility. It sincerely does. Now, I say all that, and I would pretty much feel this way about most consumable network marketing products. I just would. I think it's over. The truth is, traditional consumable product network marketing will never return to anything significant. It's gone. We've killed the goose that laid the golden eggs. We let the self-proclaimed gurus come in and tell people everything that they wanted to hear so they could sell them what they wanted to sell them, pack seminars and so on and so forth. And we've ruined the goose. And what a lot of people don't understand, because of smart contracts on the blockchain, digital currency, and decentralized finance. And you can mark my words, you can come back 3 years from now. That's why one of the reasons I wanted to date this presentation, because I know a new era of wealth creation is here, and that 99% don't understand it yet, haven't tried to understand it, and they don't even realize that it exists yet. And most people will not realize it exists until it becomes obvious to the masses. They'll continue to try to pitch and promote traditional network marketing companies, and they're wasting their time. All consumable product MLM opportunities are dead, gone. It's over. A new era of wealth creation, team building is here, and 99% of the quote unquote leaders don't even know it exists yet. And just mark my words. And then they talk about we have this exclusive patent formula. You don't. The ingredient is in multiple products, as I've already shared. And anytime I'm looking at evaluating a network marketing company, there's 4 things I look at. I've talked about this multiple times. I'm not going to repeat it all. But the first thing is, who is the owner? What is their background? I mean, I'm amazed at how many people jump in companies. The owners had 5, 8, 12 other companies and shut them all down, or even took the money and run. And they never stopped to think, okay, I'm building a career here. What is the background? What's the history? Who owns this company? What's their track record? The number one question you can ask, and if you're looking at any opportunity in any niche, and listening to anybody, I don't care if you're trying to learn how to sell on Shopify or building a network marketing team. Who is this person? Why should I be listening to them if you're going to get direction on how to build a team. And if it's a company owner, who are they? What are their backgrounds? What is their track record? And when you look at this company, it's like nobody knows anything. It's not public record who even owns the dang company. It's ridiculous. You're going to hook to that type of company. It makes no sense to me. I wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. Why would you work a company when nobody knows who owns it? And even if you did own it, even if the most respected human being on the planet owned it, why would you work a company when you're trying to promote a $160 weight loss product? I know we see things not as they are, but as we are as human beings, and that goes for me too. But sometimes you just have to stop, take a breath, and say, wait a minute, is this the best use of my time, energy, and effort? And so I'm going to get personal now. And somebody was saying, well, Dale, yeah, I was looking at Loop, and originally they said this, and now they're saying that. And when you're on the outside looking in and you don't have ears to hear, and you can't, and you're not really, if you're sincerely seeking, you'll find. Sincerely seeking, you'll find. But if you don't have ears to hear and you're seeing things through the way you want them to be, instead of really trying to get the facts, you're always going to deceive yourself. And let me just say one other thing before I get into this quick comparison. But if your customers are your distributors, you're marketing the wrong product. Success Magazine years ago said, if people want what you're selling, you'll get rich. And for the last 15, 20 years, all network marketing companies have been doing is recruiting people to sell products to under the opportunity umbrella. And those of you that worked with me in the past, with all consumable products, the first thing I want to identify is who's our customers and how are we going to find those customers? What specific systems are we going to put in place to attract those customers? What kind of follow-up system are we going to implement? Because if they buy one time, they're a suspect. If they buy two times, they're a prospect. And until they buy three times, then and only then can you consider them a customer. I can promise you the vast majority of people that spend $160 or $145 for a weight loss product that will provide, my guess, minimal results. If they had better testimonies, they would certainly be showing them. And the amount of people that will buy the third time and become customers, it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to talk about two things just as a comparison. And again, from this point on, this is really for friends. It's for friends. Okay. Really, this whole presentation is for friends. But you pay $50 to become a distributor, and then you can buy wholesale. And I guess you're supposed to sell at retail, but even at wholesale, you're getting ripped off and you're ripping people off. You just are. And nobody's going to buy it. I mean, there'll be a few people, but it's going to be primarily people that think there's an opportunity attached. So I hope you understand that mentality, okay? If your customers are people that are on your team as distributors that think they're working a business, you don't have a business. You do not have a business. And again, it's all about who's the end user for the product. And some of you know I was with APL Go, and and I'm still associated with that company. I still buy the product. I love the BRN. Okay. But when we started, the first thing we had to figure out is how are we going to create customers? And that's why we put together the sample program, and we spent a lot of time, energy, effort putting that whole system together through the sample program, the letters, everything that you do to create customers, the follow-up system, and so on and so forth. But if you have to go out into the market and sell it and put that much time, energy, and effort, and you will in a consumable products company, because again, consumable product, and you can go back and listen. Did I even share that? Yeah. You can listen to this right here, and this will get into detail. I promise you, consumable product MLMs are over, and you can listen to the whole podcast if you want right there. Okay, let me continue real quick. I don't want to spend much more time here. Okay, so if you compare this to Loop, what are we doing? And one of the emails I got from one of my friends, they said, yeah, they were saying it was going that the distributor would get $100 and the business owner would get 200 and blah 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 blah, and now it's not that anymore, and all anybody gets paid is a $10 gift card, and again, facts all confused, not on the outside looking in, and have no idea what really has gone on here or what is going on. And I'm not going to get into all the details, but I'll give you a quick overview of what's happened and why most of us are more fired up about Loop than we ever have been. Uh, for those of you that don't know, it's a media player for small business owners. So we have Loop players hooked up to TVs all over the United States. 8 of the top 25 affiliates with I Have Global for Loop are on our personal team. And we have them in bowling alleys and laundromats and obviously restaurants and sports bars and waiting rooms in doctors' offices and waiting rooms at tire stores and auto repair stores, and the list goes on and on. Any place that has a waiting area, any small business that has a TV. And the content that these media players provide, the business owner loves it because it's very engaging content. Like Fail Army is very popular. It's just a lot of bloopers. There's over 4,500 different channels available. All types of videos, all types of music videos, videos for kids. I have a lady that has a clothing store, and she has a little area in one of the corners of the clothing store, kids play area. So when moms come in with their kids, uh, they can go in the play area and watch TV, and she's got all these toys and everything. It's just a little fenced off area. And one of the channels is the Wiggles cartoon channel, and she loves that because she plays that all day. And when kids are in there, they're away, they're entertained, and they let their mom shop. So again, I could give you so many examples, but the product, people underestimated the value of the product for small businesses as well as I did. So how much does it cost the business? It's free. Well, how much does it cost to ship the Loop players? Free. How many can they order? They can order one for every TV if they choose. Had a gentleman last week did a bowling alley with 24 screens in the bowling alley. So that's 24 Loop boxes. We have many Mexican restaurants and Italian restaurants that have 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 screens or more. Okay, so well, how do we get paid? Right now, as of this date, this project, it was designed it's got a crypto element to it that originally we were told between October 15th, November 15th, the crypto element would be implemented. And that's what we're all building for. We're in the middle of a crypto winter. And I told our team, if they introduce this between October 15th and November 15th, I'm going to be very discouraged because it's going to make me think they don't know what's going on in the crypto market. This is the worst time to take a company public on a stock exchange. Whether we're talking about NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, look at how many companies have went on the exchange this year compared to the last 3, 4, 5 years. It's not a good time. We're in a we're in a bear market. We all know about the war and the economy, and I don't need to get into all that. And if they made the mistake, in my opinion, of introducing this when they said they were going to, I would be concerned. And thankfully, they've put it off. But we were all working towards the crypto going on the exchange. But take the crypto out of the picture. Take the crypto out of the picture. Forget that. That's the back end payoff. Right now, as this exists, our team is going out and giving these away. Talked to a guy yesterday. He gave away 6 yesterday. Every day, they're giving these away to small business owners. We got a phenomenal video. It shares the benefits to small business owners. They see it. You know, how many do you want? You've got 7 TVs in here. Do you want to start with 1 and then you can add more later? How do you want to do it? And for every loop box that they install, if they install 1 or they install 10, they get a $20 gift card. The owner does. It can be a prepaid Visa. It can be a $20 gift card for Best Buy. They have a choice. They can choose any $20 gift card they want from multiple companies around the United States. So if they have 10 screens, they're getting $200 a month in gift cards. Some of the restaurant owners are using those as incentives and gifts for their staff. People are giving it away to charity. Honestly, the owners don't even care about that. They love the content. They love the fact that their customers are being entertained. As a team member, as a distributor, as an affiliate, 10 boxes, you receive $50 installation bonus for every box that's installed. So if you go into a business, they have 10 players, that's $500 first month installation bonus. And then you receive $10 in monthly residual after that. $50 first month, $10 residual. And then there's some team building overrides that we don't even need to talk about because we have people with just the front end $50 10 will make 6 figures their first year with just the loop. And that's not even counting the big money, which is the crypto. This is how the crypto works. And it's working and we're getting it. And we're accumulating tokens in our back office, and so are the business owners. And if we hadn't gone into a crypto winter, we could have went on the exchange in the last month and we could have cashed out these tokens. But they know, and I know, and anybody that understands bull bear market knows now's not the time to go on an exchange and introduce a new coin. So let's just continue to accumulate every single month. How are we accumulating now? The affiliate gets 100 tokens, rewards points they call them, that once it goes on the exchange it's a 1-to-1 ratio with tokens once it goes on the exchange. Right now they're rewards points. So the affiliate receives 100 rewards points per loot box that they have in the field, and the business owner is accumulating 200 rewards points right now for every box that they have in their business. Now that was up until mid-November, And now they've stopped that with business owners until this goes on the exchange. So the business owner right now is getting $20, but everybody that started in June up to mid-November is grandfathered. Their rewards points shown in the form of tokens or monetary value is in their back office as it is ours. We're continuing to get our rewards points at 10 cents per token. So $100 in rewards points to the affiliate is 1,000 rewards points, which will be 1,000 tokens once it goes on the exchange. Okay, some of us have over 100,000, 200,000 tokens sitting in our back office accumulating every month. Okay, that's all back end stuff. When this goes on the exchange, it will be momentum, like it'll be crazy momentum. Crazy momentum once this goes on the exchange. Honestly, it's been crazy momentum since June. Since June, it's been phenomenal what's happened for our people, because we have a lot of people that are doing real well financially. We have some people that are doing, 50, 100 boxes their first month. I mean, that you're talking, you know, that's significant income. Get out your calculator. You know, 50 boxes at $50 each on the front end and then $10 a month is remarkable. There is no auto ship. Once a business gets this installed, do you think they're going to take it down, take it off? Of course not. They love it. The longer they have it, the more they love it. How much does it cost to become an affiliate? Zero. What's my auto ship? Zero. What am I doing? You're giving away premium entertainment loot boxes to small business owners. So the guy that did 24 bowling alleys last week are $1,200 initial bonus after it's hooked up. Then $10 a month. So that's $1,200, and then 24 would be $240 a month. That's from one account. Okay, so this by itself is the best opportunity I've ever seen. There's no auto ship. Businesses love it. I'm not having to deal with thumb-sucking network marketing distributors that think they're entitled to something and that there's some kind of foo-foo dust. We're dealing with business owners. They love it. They appreciate it. Their customers love it. And it's been a phenomenal experience. And when it goes on the exchange, there's going to be a lot of people create a lot of wealth real quick, because we're accumulating those coins right now at 10 cents, those rewards. And when it goes on the exchange and it goes from 10 cents to 30 cents, think about this. We just tripled our income. What if it goes to 50 cents? What if it goes to $1? Some of us saw H&T go from 9 cents to $56. That can happen in the crypto world, and a lot of experts are predicting this coin is going to do phenomenal because there's great use case. And again, I don't want to get into all that. I don't want to get into any more of that. But how many success stories do you need to hear? I mean, since June, and I'm going to say this, I want you to hear what I'm saying. There is no team that has started since June of this year that has made more money in the world than our team. And we're just getting started. I mean, this product has at least a 3 to 5 year run rate. As I've told people from the very beginning, in a couple years, here's what we're going to hear. How do I find a restaurant that doesn't already have the loot boxes installed? Right now, nobody has the loot boxes installed. It's a wide open ground floor market, and there's going to be a lot of wealth that's going to be created, and there's a lot of money that's already been created. And this is just some of our leaders, and I could tell you all the stories. I mean, Dave, he's down in Florida. He's getting ready to retire. Dave probably, I don't know exactly, but he's probably close to six figures already this year. Uh, Carlos is one of the top 25 distributors in this company. Camel is just killing it, absolutely killing it. Uh, Alan killing it. All these people doing a phenomenal job, making a lot of money. Gabe's goal this year was 300 boxes, and that's in 6 months. And I think he's already there. Again, this thing moves so quick, I just can't keep up with everything. But at 300 boxes, you take 300 and you made $50 per installation. That's serious money just from the initial hookups, not counting if you got 300 boxes at $10 a month residual, that's significant. And then when you think about the amount of tokens that rewards points that he is accumulating every month, when this goes on the exchange, when the crypto market recovers, oh my gosh. And again, I could just share with you story after story after story of people. I mean, there's just a ton of them. And I'm not going to go through it all, but they're all making good money. This guy down in South Georgia, he did 70 boxes his first 30 days. 70. Take 70 times $50. That's $3,500 just in initial install bonuses. All these people are just doing a phenomenal job. Many of them, you can hear their stories on YouTube, but it's like, again, how many success stories do you need to have? Do you need to hear? And Loop has got a good 3 to 5 year run. And people say, well, Dale, what are you going to do after Loop? Well, imagine 3 to 5 years giving away 70, 80, 100 boxes or more every month, and then drawing lifetime residuals on those boxes for the rest of your life. I mean, and again, iHub, their goal is to find new innovative technologies that nobody's heard about yet, hopefully, but find new timely opportunities and bring them to the marketplace. So, Luke, if you ask me a month and a half ago, Dale, what is the best income generating program you've ever seen in your life? Hands down, this is it. Hands down. Hands down. No comparison. We're not selling a overpriced anything or even a weight loss product that's 3 times more than it should be. We're not selling overpriced products. There is no auto ship. There is no consumable products. This is a B2B play, and businesses love the content. They love the product, and it's just been a win-win all the way around. And about a month ago, they introduced the number one income generator that I've ever seen in my career. If I had the choice between this and Loop, I would probably go with Loop because Loop is residual. Uh, but the amount of money that can be made here is just obnoxious. It's obnoxious money. And that's our new ERC program. I am so thankful that they found this and that they brought it to us as a company. And I hope this is what they continue to do, find new cutting edge opportunities, products, and services that we can take to the marketplace. I'm in a situation now where I'm working the two best side gigs that I have seen my entire entrepreneurial career. Loop is killing it. People have made so much money with Loop already just from the front end, $50 installation bonuses and then the $10 monthly residual. It's been phenomenal. And again, wealth will be created as soon as this goes on the exchange, as long as they don't go too early. And because a lot of people have projected it'll go on the exchange and it'll go to 30 cents real quick, then a dollar, then 2.50. I've seen projections as high as, that it would be $3.80 per coin within the first 6 months. And if you think about that, and we've got hundreds of thousands of these coins that we got for a dime, that we got valued at a dime, we got hundreds of thousands, or 10,000 or 20,000, doesn't matter. What's 20,000 times $3? That's $60,000 potential cash out, and you have total control. But the ERC program, uh, honestly, I haven't slept in about 3 weeks, and I'm just going to share this with you. And again, it's you either get into the details and really understand what's going on, or you can look at it from afar and have misconceptions and opinions that just simply aren't true in many cases. Um, let me get to this page. What is ERC? I'm assuming that you may know about it. Let me just give you a quick overview. ERC stands for the Employee Retention Credit Program. During COVID, a lot of business owners there was a government stimulus grant program that was made available. Many heard about it, many didn't. And one was called PPP and the other one was called ERC. And you could choose one or the other. You could not have both programs. And there's a lot of businesses that most of the business opted for the PPP because it was a much quicker, easier, not as complex program to apply for. And I mean, wherever you live in your community, I promise you, dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of companies received PPP money. Everyone that heard about it, because it was free. It was a loan, and then the government said you don't have to pay the loan back. And then with recent changes that have been made, now even those that qualified for PPP can also qualify for the Employee Retention Credit Program, the ERC program. They can qualify for that. So what does that mean? What that means is, what that means is, well, my wife just walked in, so let me stop this. Okay, let me wrap this up. So basically, here's what we're doing. We are generating leads for the largest employee retention recovery firm in the world. Now, I want you to hear these numbers. In the last 16 months, they have recovered over $3 billion in funds for over 15,000 businesses around the United States. Many businesses do not know these funds are available for them. So what we do is we contact business owners multiple ways to see if they have filed for the ERC program. Some have, some are in the process, some know nothing about it. Many were told by their CPA or whoever that they don't qualify for ERC because they received the PPP. So many are told, "Hey, you don't qualify for it," and in fact, that they do qualify. Early, they didn't. When the program was first introduced, it was one or the other. But there's been 7 amendments to this bill, and if you're not in the field doing this every single day, which Bottom Line Concepts does, then it's hard to keep up with the different changes and amendments. So we're in the marketplace and we're contacting different small business organizations, nonprofit organizations, private schools, any organization that has 5 or more during COVID had 5 or more W-2 employees. they qualify. And all we're doing is saying, let me set up a 5 to 10 minute discovery call with one of our experts, and they will tell you for sure if your business qualifies. It's really that simple. It's that simple. All we're doing, we don't do any of the paperwork. We're just identifying people that have not filed a claim yet for ERC funds, and we're putting them in the system. That's it. Now, how do we get paid? How does this work? I'm going to show you what I've done in 3 weeks, and I will tell you that I have multiple people on our team that have done a lot more than I have. Okay, I want to tell you that up front. 11 of the top 25 ERC agents with iHub Global are on our team. 8 of the top 11. 11 of the top 25, but 8 of the top 11. The number 1 person, the number 3 person, the number 4. 8 of the top 11 are on our team at the time of this recording. And I'm just showing you my back office real quick. Here's the name of the organization, the contact person, and I've blanked out their private information. But here's what I want you to see. And you can get out a calculator if you want to. I've only done 13, and I'm headed to Kentucky soon, and I'm planning on doing at least that many more of the time I'm in Kentucky. We'll see how it works out. But you can see the number of employees, and you can add this up. I'll give you the total is 426. But this business has 20, this one's 61, 45, 70, 40. You can see how many employees. This one has at least 5. That's the minimum. It's 5, 20, 50. All this comes out to 426 people. So, okay, Dale, well, that's cool. How much money do you make? And you can get out your calculator and you can work these numbers if you want. And again, this is on average. This is based upon the averages. Bottom line's been doing this since the ERC program came out. And let me say one thing, and I want you to really hear this statement if you haven't heard anything else I've said. When we got on the call with the owner of Bottom Line Concepts, and he makes this statement. In the past 15, 16 months, we've got, he said, 24,000 affiliates, and they have helped, in his words, thousands of people become millionaires in the last 16 months. Now, guys, I don't know what the number 1 network marketing company is ever in history. It could be Herbalife. It could be Amway. Who's created the most millionaires? I don't know, and it doesn't matter, but I can promise you there's not one ever that has come close to creating thousands of millionaires in their first 15 months. Okay, so just common sense says, wait a minute, if that's true, there's something real special happening here. Now, so my total is 426 so far, W-2s, employees. Basically, based upon the averages, they will help secure for that business, on average, about $10,000 per employee. So the first one here with 20 times 10,000 is $200,000. Is that right? Yeah. $200,000. You can do the numbers. $610,000, and so on and so forth. So they're going to secure, and where's this money coming? It's coming from the U.S. Treasury Department. Billions of dollars have already been set aside for this program by the government, but people have to go through the process and get the files claimed. When we set the call and they say, yes, I want you to do this, I want you to claim the funds for me, it's done on a contingency basis. Our supplier have over 120 people on staff, CPAs, tax attorneys, and administrators, and their total focus is once someone says, yes, I want you to get my money for me, then they start the entire process back and forth. They have a direct line to the IRS. They're the best in the world at what they do. 400 of the top 1,000 companies in the United States, companies like Hilton Hotel, McDonald's, Burger King, Uber, and the list goes on and on. 400 of the top 1,000 are clients of Bottom Line, which is our company that we're working with. We're just out there creating leads for them. That's what we do. And our team is good at it, and we know what we're doing. We're real good at it. And we're out there doing it, and it's just amazing. I mean, every day. And again, it's taken a while to kind of figure out how all this works. And we've only been doing it 3 weeks at the time of this recording, but I'm going to show you the numbers. So 426, if you take that times an average of $10,000, we're talking about $4,226,000 in potential ERC refunds. That this is me personally. It has nothing to do with our team. These are my personal clients. Again, we have team members that have done a lot more than I have, but I've personally done 4,266,000, and some might fall off. I mean, I'm not saying all this is going to go through. We'll see how it all works out, but a lot of these will. And I can follow the entire process. And again, I don't want to have to go through all this, but you can see meeting happen, agreement sent, questionnaire, agreement sent. It tells me where it is in the process. Meeting happen, and so on and so forth. Questionnaire sent. I can track the entire process in my back office. So 4,266,000. Bottom line's fee is anywhere from 10%. The contingency fee is 10% to 30% of the amount of money that they get for the client. 10 to 30%, which is common. 10 to 30%. So they find the money. As far as businesses and private schools, they had no idea they were going to do the money. And it's like, you mean you're going to get me $250,000? Yes, I'll give you the contingency fee. They have had no problem with this at all. Once the deal's signed, it's signed, and the whole process starts. On average, their fee is 20%. So if you take 4,266,000, 20% of that is $852,000 is what Bottom Line will receive. They're 20%. My affiliate commission, your affiliate commission, if you were working this company, working this program, your affiliate commission is 17% of the commissionable volume. So 852,000, 17% of that is $176,400 in commissions due to me and after 3 weeks of working this program. And again, guys, we have people on our team that have done a lot more than that. The number one couple in this company is frontline to us, Gordy and Kelly Alderson. They got $300,000 in signed contracts, signed already. $300,000, actually $340,000 in commissions due them in 3 weeks. and they got another $500,000 in the process, going through the process right now. They've done about 55 or 60 contracts. I've done 13. And again, 8 of the top 11 people in this company are with our team. Now, would you rather work 3 weeks and try to beat your head against the wall selling an overpriced weight loss product, or work 3 weeks and have the potential to make the type of commissions that we've talked about? That's all I have to say. Uh, Again, I made this for friends. I don't know why you fell asleep, but if at this point, if you don't get that we need to talk, then there's things going on that there's nothing I can say or anybody else that can help you. I appreciate you. I hope that you take this in the spirit in which it's intended, and I look forward to hugging you the next time I see you. Have a good one.